Good evening. Come on in. Let's see. Let's see who's first in here today. Carlitha is the first one in the room. Good evening, Carlitha. Good to see you. Thank you for joining us. Leonard is in. Hello. Good to see you. Andrea Lynn Allen Hargrove. Good to see you. Sending love out to Janet Levine. Good to see you, Janet. Dana, happy Friday to you as well. Mrs. Queen has joined us for the first time in a long time. Good to see you. Sharonda is on. Good to see you, Sharonda. Thank you so much for joining us. Good to see Pat Gunn. Good to see you this week, and let us keep working towards our expected end. It's good to see Sarah Stevens, Liberty County's finest, and Liberty City's finest. Good to see you. Angela Duncan Bainey, it's good to see you. It was good to see you today, and you know I had to leave, so you know what happens, right? You know, I just had to go, so you know how this Friday thing is for me. Good to see my brother Richard Dinkins on with us. Tam Reeds, love you. Thank you so much for joining us. I appreciate you for joining us. Liza is on with us as well. Selma, good evening to you. E. Joyce Paris has joined us. Good to always to see you. Sean, good to see you. I am doing well. Good to see Deborah Bullock on as well. Linda Gordon working hard as always. Shannon Royster, the new fur baby mom from WJCL. Good to see you. Quadri, good evening to you. Thank you for joining us. Tanya Scott Green has joined us. Hello. And Lou Phelps, a name we have not heard or seen for a while. She was away, but now she is back and doing great work, as you know, with the Business Journal. Good to see you, Lou. Thank you for joining us. Lulu, good to see you. Lily Reddick is on with us. Good to see you. Good to see Loman Creative Services on, and Bernice Loman, and she has a great special on to help you with branding. If you need that help, just go to Loman Creative Services. They do videos, tutorials, all kinds of stuff. They're real smart over there. Jean, good to see you as well. Barbara, it has been a busy Friday, but it is good to see you. Thank you. Lucille Bacon has joined us as well. My brother Harry Thompson, good to see you. And Alan Wright, good evening to you. I appreciate you as well. Good to see Spencer White. Had an opportunity to hang out with him for a little bit, and then I had to go because it's Friday night, and y'all know what happens, but he understood, so I was out. Lulu, hello, good to see you. And a good Yolanda and Savannah supports Ukraine. Again, we are still not only working, but also praying in our community, supporting our brothers and sisters in Ukraine. Thank you. Good to see you. Annette is on with us as well. Aunt Ani Ali is on with us. Big hug to you and much blessings to you. Good to see Michelle on. I hope Rich is doing okay as well. Yes, we are still here. Felicia is on with us. Good to see you, Felicia. Jacqueline is here as well. Julie Bright Dinkins is on as well. Natasha Barnes, who does great work leading Save Our Youth Savannah. I have a citation in my office for Latasha Barnes and all the work she's been doing. And so, want to make sure I get that to you. Avion, good to see you as well. Anissa, you're funny. I appreciate that. And of course, the magnificent Monica Thornton is on with us. I mean, no one can never, ever forget you. Ever forget you. So, always good to see you. Esther Williams from the Highlands, good to see you. Lenora is on with us as well. Shauna Kennedy, good to see you. And Barbara Kaufman is on. Thank you so much. Teacher Johnson, we'll see how that goes. Elder Flossie David, thank you for joining us. Good to see you. Billy is on with you all. Hey, Ted, good to see you, Ted, and we're going to talk about that in a minute. It should not have been that hard. I mean, the easiest stuff sometimes just seems so hard. But we're going to talk a little bit about that. Good to see the legend himself, Tyrone Hollywood Brown, on with us. Good to see you. And my beautiful niece, Stoney! Good to see you, Stoney. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm going to go ahead and give you love. And then my oldest nephew is on, Jay Javinci. I'm going to go ahead and give him some love, too. These are my blood folks. So good to see Michelle on as well with Mr. Bill. Hope you are well. Sandra, thank you for joining us. Andrea Hall Houston, thank you for joining us as well. Again, Andre, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Allison, my great former co-worker, good to see you also. And Angie, I'm giving love to you. Again, great seeing you, great time. Lydia, good evening to you. Loretta, Miss Loretta, thank you for joining us. And Ed Beatty Jr. is on with us. So ladies and gentlemen, no hateful comments, please. Kia is on. Hey, Kia, we need to talk. I need to talk to you about something, Kia. But anyway, Kia is doing some amazing things. Glad to call her a Savannah, and so we need to talk. And besides, your girl still don't want to play me on the basketball court. I told you, she comes, I'm gonna hurt her feelings. That's all I'm gonna say. Anyway, good to see Charles Zeta World's on as well. Thank you. And Rich is recovering from shoulder replacement. But I'm glad he is doing good. Hey, my big brother from Nassau, Bahamas, Rush Bevins. Good to see you, sir. Hope you are doing well. And Michelle, I hope we are on the ending of COVID. I don't think so. Anika, hello. Thank you for joining us. I appreciate you being on. Crystal Creations is on with us as well. And Ed, yeah, I did. I saw it. I was with Ed. I was with Doug Weathers a little earlier today. And finally, Kanasia Thompson has finally caught one. Kanasia Thompson is a Harvard Divinity student. And she is an amazing young lady for so many reasons. But she's been here in Savannah working with me, helping me to get my Citizens Oversight Committee together. So good to see you, Kanasia. Thank you for joining us. Irish is on with us. Thank you. You miss us. We miss you too. Come on back. Debbie Williams Walker. Debbie Williams Walker. Debbie Williams Walker. Good to see you. Joya Dinkins is on. So I have 3 Dinkins on as well. Good to see Rockin' Robin Beck from Kansas City, Missouri. Always good to see you, and I know you are about ready to be going, following those folks. Good to see Lillian Dinkins on. You're the Lillian. You're kin to the other Dinkins, right? Okay. Barbara, good to see you, and I appreciate that. And again, glad to have my brother on from Nassau in the Bahamas. Lulu and Alba miss me. Well, I miss you all too. Lorraine Dinkins, so Richard Dinkins' sister from Atlanta on. The whole Dinkins family reunion is on here. So, but again, Kia, let's talk soon. Lita, I missed you today, but I heard your voice. Gloria Wells, thank you for joining us as well. Hey, Miss Julia, good to see you. Giving a big hug to you still, and I'm gonna go ahead and give you some love. I'm gonna give you a hug today. So we're loving on you. Everybody, let's hug on and love on Miss Julia. And Alan Westbrook, our amazing representative-elect from the 163rd District. I spent some time with her talking about being progressive, so it's always good to see you. And Harriet Royster is joined us. Yay! Good to see you, and I know that you are babysitting the fur baby, but it's good to see you. Drusilla Young is on with us. Iron Bull, we're going to talk about it. I am doing okay. Good to see you. Crystal Kaufman is on, so that means we have both Kaufmans on as well. Eloise Dudley is on with us. Carol Linsky is on. Tia is on as well. Glenda Jones, we hadn't seen you on in a while, Glenda. I got to ask you a question. I told you I got to ask you a question. Good to see Monir from Ruin Thai. Again, one of my favorite places to eat. I have not been there in a couple of days. Good to see Mardell on as well. And so let me see. Michelle, I'll talk about that in just a minute. Felicia, good to see you. Good evening. Thank you for joining us. Beverly is on with us. Good to see you as well. Bren Grant, from the CEO of the United Way of the Coastal Empire, who continues to do amazing work So thank you very much for that. It's always good to see you, Bryn, on as well. So we'll go ahead and we will get this party started as we do. As you know, if it's Friday in Savannah, if it's Friday in Savannah, and you are doing the right thing, then you are with us. Yes. Hey, Elise Bailey, good to see you. Antoinette Swindell, thank you for joining us. It is Friday. We have done it again. Friday, Friday. That means we made it through Saturday and Sunday and Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday, and we have made it to Friday. Guess what, y'all? Week number 125 in the greatest situationship, the greatest entanglement, the greatest boo up thing that has ever occurred. 125 weeks. We are doing it together. Rafaela from Texas, good to see you as well. Thank you all for 125 weeks, every single Friday for the last 125 weeks. We have been together no matter where, no matter how, no matter where we've been, no matter what was going on, no matter what the challenges were, no matter what was going on. 125, ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no valley low enough, ain't no river wide enough for us to be together on Friday night. And I'm thankful for you. I'm thankful for you. Carolyn Scott has joined us. Good to see you, Carolyn. So thank you so much. 125 weeks, 876 days. We have been in this relationship. 2 years, 4 months, and 24 days. We have been doing this. And Rafaela, we miss you too. Why don't you go ahead and come on back? So good to see my great friends Natalie and Mark Tate joining us as well. Always good to see you all, and thank you all for being our friend. And so Lala is on. Good to see you as well. And Carmelita is Christopher's 20th birthday. Happy birthday, Christopher. We are so glad that 20 years old, I feel really, really old. But anyway, so let's do what we do. What do we do on Friday? Well, the first thing we do is we like the page, right? We like the page. I want you to do me a favor, and I want you to like this page. Go to where it says Mayor Van Johnson, and then I want you to like the page. That's it. Click like the page. I want you to click it, like it, or follow it. I want you to do that. Can you do that for me if you have not done so already? That's the first thing I want you to do. The second thing I want you to do is I want you to share this video. Why? Because we're not jealous about our positivity. We're not going around, we ain't selfish with our love. And yes, Richard, I also had the opportunity. We wish Mother Lillian Ellis a happy 84th birthday. Happy birthday, Mother Ellis, and we all love her. So happy birthday as well. Ladies and gentlemen, if you will all stand, the bishop has entered the room. Bishop Jacqueline Gilbert Grant is with us. Always good to see our bishop on with us as well. Glad to see Gabrielle Nelson from District 1 of Port Wentworth again doing amazing work in Port Wentworth. She's only been on for a little while, and yet you feel her impact. You feel that she has been able to inject some calmness in what is sometimes a crazy situation. So thank you, Councilwoman Nelson, for what you do. And then the third thing, Ivania, is good to see you as well. You know what we do. You know what we do. You know what we do. What do? We show love to our girl Tara. So I'm going to go ahead and send that up right now. And so that's what we're going to do, sending love out to our girl Tara. So go ahead. You see how we do it. Hashtag Tara Strong. And then 3 green apple stars and then a red star. That is a Friday night. That's how we do it, okay? So go ahead and do it the way we do it. Vornice is in Washington State, and so she's sending love. She's out to dinner with her friends. See, look at that dedication. She's out in Washington State, 3 hours behind us, and she's out to dinner with her friends, and she's still showing love. So, Niece, we love you for that, and we appreciate you that for that as well. And again, we're sending out love for our girl Tara. David, good to see you. Thank you for joining us. I appreciate you joining us. Again, we want you to share the video. I don't see enough shares around here yet. So come on, y'all. Let's see you all share. Share. Let's share. Let's share. Just share the page. 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 So good to see. Thank you. Showing love for Tara again. She said she's going to come on. I need to go ahead and get that done and get her on. So go ahead, share the video. Let's go ahead and do that again. We are Tara Strong. And we are supporting our girl Tara, whether you know her or not, whether you know her situation or not, whether you know what she's going through or not. We believe that there is restorative power and good feelings and prayers. We believe that prayer changes things, and we believe prayer changes people, and people change things. We believe that enough good feelings can change a situation. So here in our moment of positivity, we have done this for weeks and weeks and weeks, sending love up to our girl Tara, and we know that she's feeling it, and we know that she appreciates it. Latavia, good to see you. Thank you so much for joining us as well. And of course, Terry Mobley has joined us. I saw Terry Mobley like this week in the school. So Terry Mobley has retired, but she got back in the saddle, and I've done that as well. I'm just waiting on my date to go ahead and go ahead and start. So I'm excited. I mean, I'm all of a sudden excited. So the CDC guidelines have changed, regarding isolation and a variety of things. But y'all can read that. I'm not going to really spend a lot of time on that. So what I do want to talk about, and then I want to talk about a couple of things, and then Cheryl, good to see you as well. And I want to talk about a couple of things, and then what we'll do is we'll talk about whatever you want to talk about. So the first thing is that our college kids are back in school. I spent last week. I was at Georgia Southern, um, watching Move-In Day at Georgia Southern. So that was really a great thing. And then today I was at Savannah State University as the new Tigers came in. Again, exciting, exciting, exciting. I remember my first day of college. And I will tell you, it is a magical time. And so we're sending out love to both Georgia Southern and Savannah State, to our students. And I told them, get involved. This is the best time of your life. You have nothing to look forward to but bills. So don't rush your college experience. Don't try to get up out there too fast. Go ahead and enjoy what's going on. Good to see my brother and colleague, the Honorable Dietrich Leggett, who represents us very well in Savannah's 2nd District. Good to see you, sir, and glad that you have joined us. So if you went to Savannah State or Georgia Southern, if you graduated, matter of fact, if you graduated from Savannah State, Georgia Southern, just put which college and then what year you graduated, okay? So that way we'll know who it is. So if you are Savannah State, you could do a blue and orange. You could do blue and orange and then what year you graduated. And then if you are Georgia Southern or Armstrong, you can do the burgundy and the gold for Armstrong or the blue and white for Georgia Southern and what year. So Crystal graduated in 1996. So yay for that. And Sharonda, you didn't put what year. Lenora was in 1997 as well. So Antoinette is on here. So, we want to know what years y'all got out. So y'all can do that while I move on as well. So I wanted to shout that out. So, Billy is engineering, Georgia Southern, 2019. And let's see, Sharonda is just 2016. And Carol, BA in 95, MA in 03, and this is in 98. Yeah, look at this. So there's a bunch of folk over here. Let me go ahead and try to throw mine on real quick. Let me see if I can get mine on real quick. I gotta find the stars and stuff to do it. I gotta find the hearts. I don't know where the hearts are. Let me see. I'll find them though. All right, here we go. Look, I see y'all. Y'all see y'all representing. We see you representing. We see you representing. All right. We see you representing. We see Richard Dinkins, class of '91. Terry Mobley in '87. And Lucille, Bishop Gilbert Grant, Debbie Williams Walker. Nobody asked you about UGA, Debbie. This is Savannah State, Armstrong, and Georgia Southern. Yeah, but she has to put the University of Georgia in here. I knew she was going to do that. Natalie, 87, go Eagles as well. Kawan Drayton, good to see you. Dr. Ashley English, good to see you. Hope things you're feeling better. Chastity is Armstrong, and Charles Zetter is Savannah State. Michelle Mobley, Savannah State. Matter of fact, Michelle, you and I were in the same class. Barbara Coughlin, 72. Harry Thompson, Georgia Southern, 81. Brain Gant, UGA, 1991. See here, see Debbie Williams Walker, what you started now. All these UGA people are going to get into it. Y'all can't dominate everything all of the time. Can we just have our moment here locally in Savannah? See, now all these University of Georgia people are going to come on out. So I guess go ahead. If you did the University of Georgia, go ahead and come on out. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead if you want to do it. So anyway, sending out love, sending out love, sending out love. So so I wanted to talk about that. So this is where I wanted to start. And it should not be this hard. But yesterday, the Savannah City Council approved hiring and Nissa said Terry got her, she got a kidney. Oh, that is great news, Anissa. Inbox me her information so I could at least shout her out and send her some love. But that's a blessing. But we say that we want to have a safe community. We recognize that there are things in the criminal justice system that we don't control. There is the policing aspect where an arrest is made and charges are levied. Then there is a prosecutorial section where a prosecutor actually prosecutes the crime or tries the crime in a court. Then you have the judicial section where you have judges that deal with the sentencing of these things. And then these people go, good to see you. Hey, Bunny, good to see you as well. And good to see Paula, good to see Lahoma. Then they go into the correctional system or the parole system. Perlet, good to see you. So I get tired of the city of Savannah being blamed for the entire system when we are in reality a part of the system. Say 25%. We know that the Savannah Police Department are making arrests. We know that. Ultimately, when they move on through the system, through the prosecutorial process, through the judicial process, through the correction process, that part we don't control. As far as I'm concerned, I want to do everything that we possibly can do to ensure that the city of Savannah has done everything that we can do in terms of our portion of the issue. So, two things we have to do. First thing is that we owe it to you to have a fully staffed police force. We owe it to you to have have an accredited police force. We owe it to you to have a fully trained police force. And so therefore, we recognize, knowing the times that we're living in, and we recognize the challenges that we're having hiring nationwide, that we had to be able to do the things that are going to keep officers with us, number one, and number two, to be able to attract officers to us. So someone had the nerve to say, oh, well, police officers are leaving because of morale. They're leaving everywhere because of morale. There was a newspaper article just talked about New York City's police department. 2,400 officers have left just this year. Just this year, 2,400 police officers have left. It is a very difficult time to be a police officer, and I thank God for those who step up to do it. Because if I had to go to do it all over again, my choices might have been different. Just because it's so hard out there. So we have to make sure that we are doing the things that we are to be able to remain competitive. Because if the work remains the same from one police department to another, then people will go where they can make more money doing the same work. You would do the same thing. So we've done that. We were able to not only, good to see Jennifer Davenport on, we were able not only to reduce your taxes to the lowest level since 1987, 35 years ago. I was in college. What we were also able to do was to be able to make a significant investment in our law enforcement, make a significant investment in our fire department, to raise the minimum salaries for police officers from $44,000 to $50,000, and raise firefighters from $44,000 to $48,000. Big moves, big time moves, going hard moves. And I make no excuses for us going hard to make sure that we have what we need to give you what you deserve. First thing. Second thing is I send out, I told you all this, I send a letter out to judges asking them, well, telling them that our priority in this city is the reduction of violent crimes, particularly those that are with a gun. I said that. The second thing, I sent a letter out to our Chatham County District Attorney and to our U.S. District Attorney, a U.S. Attorney for the Southern District of Georgia, David Estes, and I said that I want gun crimes, gun issues to become your number one prosecutorial priority. And what can we do to help you to be able to help us? That's what I wanted to know. And I met with both of them. And in meeting particularly with the U.S. Attorney's team, they thought about it, came back to us, and they said, you know what? Well, if you're willing to do so, you can hire, good to see you, Pastor Tillman. I thought you were on sabbatical, man. But anyway, if you want to hire an attorney and assign that attorney to us, we will make that attorney a special assistant U.S. attorney, and their only job will be to prosecute federal gun crimes in Savannah. That's it. So there are 40 counties, I believe, in the Southern District of Georgia. And so right now they have to split their time and their resources and their personnel among those 40 counties. But in this case, if we provide the person, they said, we will take this person on, we will train them, they'll work in our office, but they'll be totally focused on gun crimes in the city of Savannah. Now, we know very clearly there is a difference between federal time and state time. People play with state time because you know you can go somewhere and under the state system, you may not do no real significant time for a variety of factors. But you know if you go to Fed side, you know you're going to do some real time. And the federal conviction rate is like in the 90s. If the feds bring up charges against you, you might as well just lay it on down because they got you. And I've seen them work for years. So I said, bet. Talk with our attorney, talk with our city manager. How can we get this done? And we found a way to get it done. We had a way in which we were able to use some money that we already had. We didn't have to acquire any more money. We didn't have to appropriate any money to be able to do this. And so the memorandum of agreement was sent to council on Friday. The first time I saw it was on Friday. Now, put a pin to that for a second. To tell you a little bit of something about how our agendas operate, it's quite simple. I look over and I approve the agenda on the Friday before our city council meetings, which are on the second and the fourth Thursdays of each month. So, for example, for yesterday's meeting, I approved the agenda the week before, that Friday. And so on that Friday, the city council gets at 5 o'clock, they get the agenda with everything in it. All of the background information and all of that information. You get that information. So they have all the information. So it is our responsibility to be able to look through and read and become familiar with that information. Good to see you, Linda Kelly. So you have Friday, you have Saturday, you have Sunday, you have Monday, you have Tuesday, and on Tuesday nights, the city manager sends out what's called a Tuesday night memo. And the Tuesday night memo is really just if there are things that need to be explained. And then you have Wednesday, and then you have council meeting up to 2 p.m. on Thursday for the second meeting in the month, and up to 6:30 p.m. for the fourth meeting in the month. So we have a responsibility as council members to read the agenda. And so we also have the opportunity, good to see you, Carrie Lawson, that if we have questions, that we can meet with the city manager, you can meet with the city attorney, you can meet with me if you got a question about something. And so, you have these days so that you can come to the meeting prepared. Unfortunately, it appears that oftentimes people don't read it until it's time for the meeting, and then they have all these questions, which clearly show, because it's in the written material, that people didn't read the agenda. Study to show thyself approved. So when the agenda came out, let's go back to the memorandum of agreement. Everybody, well, not everybody, some people act like they never saw it before. Well, you've had it for 5 days. And you did not read it. It's not our fault if you didn't read. Good to see you, Sharon, as well. So the memorandum of understanding says this very clearly. The city of Savannah will hire a U.S. attorney that is approved and vetted by the U.S. Attorney's Office. This individual will only address crimes that are within the purview of the federal system. The feds are not going to prosecute, cannot prosecute issues of state law. That is for the district attorney of the Eastern Judicial Circuit to do. So it's very clear. You talk about two different systems. One has not a lot to do with the other. Hello, Carmencita. Good to see you. Okay? So it's two different things. But we do know, yes, Billy, it is public, that we know, though, that when the feds get a hold of somebody, oftentimes people want to talk. They want to make deals. And we know that when we're able to solve one crime, that we're able to solve more crimes. We also know, good to see you, Byron, thank you for joining us, that when people start talking, you're able to solve other things because people don't want to do federal time. When you do federal time, it's a couple of things. First of all, you're going to do almost all your time. Then secondly, you might do your time anywhere in the country. And it's something when mom and them can't come see you because you're in New Mexico. And every single person that is here that's convicted of a federal gun crime, I'm willing to go to court and ask the judge to send them to Timbuktu until they can figure out ways to conduct themselves better in terms of instead of pulling triggers here in our city. If we're going to go hard, we're going to go hard. Time is out for playing these games. If we know that gun crimes are an issue here, if we know that we have gun laws in the state that allow guns to be everywhere, good to see you, Audrey King. Thank you for joining us. Then we have to do everything. We have to make sure that we have every single tool in our toolbox. And I kept saying that. This is not a be-all, end-all. It's a three-legged stool. One side is prevention. We have to stop our young people from being involved in the first place in gun violence. I appreciate that, Alderman Leggett. The second thing is we have to intervene, or intervention, meaning that, Michelle, Carol just put it there. You can read our minutes and the agendas on the same thing. It comes out the same time, so I'm going to post it again. So that's for you, Michelle. But you have intervention, which means that a beef has happened. How can we get involved before you decide to pull a trigger? And then the third thing is prosecution. We have within our city individuals who do not mind pulling a trigger. They do not belong on our streets. I've said before, if you want an off-ramp, if you want to do better and be better, if you want to get rid of the gun, call me, we'll get the gun. No questions asked. If you want a job, if you want to be able to do better and learn a skill, then we will help you do that. However, if you choose to continue to engage in gunplay in our city, we need you off our streets. We need to protect you from us, and we need to protect you from you. And we know our state system is already very overburdened. They're doing the best they can, but we need another tool in our toolbox, and federal time is it. And so I don't know what was so difficult about us passing this unanimously, but we passed it. 6-3. 6-3. And so somebody raised the issue about the federal system being discriminatory towards black people. It's black people shooting each other in this city. So, I mean, all I'm saying that we have to do what we have to do. Okay? And that we're going to go hard, and we're going to fight for people who have lost children. We're going to fight for those children who've lost their parents. Because when you're out there shooting recklessly, you might miss the person you're shooting and hit somebody else. The fact of the matter is, we need you, and I good to see Latricia Brown, our brand new Board of Elections a person on here. So we're good to see you. Good to see Brittany on as well. But again, either we're gonna play pity pat or we're gonna go hard. I'm going hard, and our council is going hard. Because on one end, you can't say we're not doing enough, and then when we try to do more, then all of a sudden, oh, wait. No, we're going hard. And I appreciate the council members, the 6, that did the right thing, in my mind. The 6 that said, you know what? We've got to do more. Again, we're not going to let gun violence be the narrative for our city. So again, we have to do what we can for police. We have to do, good to see you, Kareem, thank you. Samantha, good to see you. We have to do what we can, hey Kay, we have to do what we can for law enforcement. We have to do what we can for prevention. We have to do what we can for intervention. And then we have to do what we can for prosecution. And the harder that we go, and when people see that we're serious, they will either change their lives, change their behaviors, or they will find themselves out of our community for a long time. And so that's where I am on this. And so, if not now, when? If not us, who? And so if you get a chance, you watch the meeting for yourself. I don't understand what all the issue was about. We're either serious or we're not. And so I appreciate the council members who voted for it, because somebody asked a question about how we're going to find the effectiveness. Well, when you start seeing these cases of people going to jail, then we know. Not only can they deal with felons with guns, they could deal with gun trafficking. They could also deal with gang issues. So when you get the feds in and you get the resources, good to see you as well, Judy. Until when you get the resources of the FBI and the ATF and these folks in here, and you start dealing with these folks, and you start taking down some of these organizations, mamas, get your boys now. Get them, do what you can to get them out of that life. Because we are going to go hard. We don't want another person killed in this city by gun violence. And although we are certainly not the worst in this state, there are cities in this state that are far, far, far more challenging than us. We know that we have to do all we can until we get to 0. And so that's where we are. Liza says that her dad was killed in 1992 by the Ricky Gibbons gang. So God bless you as well. So thank you, Carmencita. I appreciate that. Margarita has joined us. She is late, but we will forgive her and we will love on her. Don't be late no more. You hear me, Margarita? We be looking for you. And so I'm going to give you a hug this time. So, Erica Kane, where you been, Erica? So that's the first thing. Second thing that was kind of interesting to me was this. That the city council passed a resolution to name Cape Street in Caton Homes after Senator Raphael G. Warnock. I would have thought that this would have been hard. The reality is that Senator Warnock has made this city proud. There are only 2 senators from Georgia at any given time. Usually they are from the northern Atlanta area, but we have one that we know. We know him because he was raised in public housing in Caden Homes. We know because he was in the Savannah Chatham public school system. We know him because he went to Johnson High School. We know him from Morehouse College. And we know him from his seminary work. And we have seen him assume the pulpit of Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. We know him because he was elected to be the senator from Georgia and made history in doing so. We know him because he never forgot Savannah in all of this. And even since he's been here, I have talked to him more, in his office more, and his staff more, and he's always asking about what can I do for Savannah. We know him because his mama still lives here, Pastor Verlene Warnock. We know him because his family, his sisters, his nieces and nephews are here in Savannah. We wanted to send a very clear message, and I was the one that sponsored it, because I want little boys and girls to know that it's not where you start, it's where you end up. And for little boys and little girls who are in public housing, who feel that the world has left them, the reality is that you can do anything you're willing to put your mind to. For the greater community, you can do anything, and public education still works. Yeah. That you can go and get your education, and it's good to see Reverend Vaughn Jackson and Dr. Pete Silva is back from Ethiopia. Welcome back, sir, and I know it was a great time. Good to see Hermina. And so I thought it was important for this city to show love to somebody who has made us so proud. I thought it would have been easy to do this, but as usual, and for reasons I do not understand, the Housing Authority approved it unanimously. The Historic Sites and Monuments Commission approved it unanimously. The Savannah City Council approved it 6-3. I don't get it. And I just don't. I don't. If it's because you got an issue with me, then let that be your issue. But the hate got to stop. And as Alderman Leggett said, you can get anywhere from Savannah. So I'm glad that the council approved it. I'm glad that we will be able, good to see you, Joe, that we will soon be able to dedicate this, and we are hoping to have the senator here to dedicate it. More importantly, we want his mom, who is Pastor Warnock, who is in her 80s, we want her to be there. We want to send a very clear message again that not only are we proud of you, but to our young people, you could do anything you wanted to. So, congratulations to Senator Reverend Dr. Raphael G. Warnock, and we look forward to having you back in Savannah when we dedicate Cape Street as Raphael Warnock Way, and I am looking forward to it. And anytime I have a chance for us to continue to be able to uplift the work of people past and present and future, then we're going to do that. We are working to be able to move forward with renaming one of our squares as the Susie King Taylor Square. That is in process, and when that process is completed, then we'll do that as well. So those are my rants and raves for today. And so, what do y'all want to talk about? But that's where I'm at. That's where I am. So I've got that off my chest. Thank you all for letting me vent. I feel better, so much better. I appreciate you all. So what do y'all want to talk about? Any questions or anything I can answer before I bounce out? Tell me what you want to know. Anything I can answer. Again, Alderman Leggett, I appreciate your work and appreciate you standing with us for this. So, anything else? Any questions? Lala, that is correct. That is correct. Loto, good to see you. Marvis wants to know, is there a date already? No, we are working with his office to get a date for him to be down here. So we're working on that, working hard to get that done. Samantha wants to talk about school vouchers for uniforms. Samantha, dear, I don't know anything about that. Nothing. We're not over the school system. So Dietrich wants to talk about the Brooklyn Nets. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm a Knicks fan, so. Oh, so for those of you that want to know, Pastor Tillman, I am speaking. I am not preaching. I am a speaker at the historic First African Baptist Church on this Sunday at 10 o'clock p.m. On Franklin Square. I am speaking at the First African Baptist Church in honor of my friend, Reverend Thurman Neal Tillman, who is celebrating 40 years in service as the pastor of First African. And he has insisted, rather than doing large banquets and celebrations to him, he has asked his congregation to get out and do work. He's asked his congregation to get out and give service. So for those of you who want to come out, I will be at First African on this Sunday at 10 o'clock a.m. Please, if you're not doing anything, come on out. Be comfortable because they're going to do a community event afterwards, and they're going to have like a barbecue with some food. So come on out. Lala, yes, I am substitute teaching this year. And it is true. I have filled out all the paperwork. They told me that I am hired, and so I'm just waiting to fill out the rest of my paperwork. My goal is to hit every single school in the city of Savannah this school year. So that's what I'm going to try to do. Luana Tillman, good to see you. Carmen Sita, you can relocate now. What are you waiting on? Come on, you can come on over here. When you waiting on? Come on. I'm gonna give you a check mark on that. And Billy, we will get somebody on that. Hey, it is Tanya's birthday today. Happy birthday to you. So I'm giving you some love, and I'm going to say happy birthday. Everybody, y'all wish Tanya Dubois a happy birthday. So I'm going to go ahead and wish her a happy birthday. And so, happy birthday to you. Let's see. And Barry, yes, Senator Warnock is working with me and also Secretary Marshall Fudge to be able to modernize Stillwell's period. Something needs to happen with Stillwell, and so they are working with us to deal with that. Joe Griggs wants to know, how do we find out where bike zones will be included on future streets, parks, and such? We have what's called the Complete Streets Ordinance, and so in the Complete Streets Ordinance, when we build new streets, then that's supposed to be a part of the design. So we're working on doing that more and more and more. Oh, you said AM. Did I say PM, Pastor Tillman? All right, 10 o'clock AM. Let's see. Well, Renee Queen was supposed to have been relocated to Savannah, and she has not as of yet. Let's see. That's right. Barbara Kaufman reminded us that Reverend Senator Warnock preached many sermons um, from the pulpit of St. John Baptist Church as well. And again, Carmencita, come on, you can come on and move here as well. Um, let's see. Hey, Bruce, good to see you, brother. I hope you're doing well. Well, Carmencita, you don't have to know anybody here. You know us. You want to come on, and you can be with us. We're all your friends. Um, that's right, Ed Beatty. Today I was at WTOC. Um, Representative Carl Gilliard sponsored a measure for the Doug Weathers interchange, which is located on the Geechee Road at 516 or Highway 17 at 516. Doug Weathers is a legend, was a news director and lead anchor for WTOC for years. He was the Walter Cronkite of Savannah. And so I was there today. I had the opportunity to speak at his dedication. So looking forward to riding by that every day. All right. Um, Miss Sadie, thank you so much. Um, Miss Sadie is 98 years old today, and I want every single person to go ahead and send her some love. She is 98 years old today. God bless you, Miss Sadie Campbell. We appreciate you. Wow, happy birthday. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. Megan McGreevy, yes, I was at the convocation, and it was a great start of the year for our education folks. So, all right. Um, let's see. Everybody saying happy birthday to Tanya as well. Um, yeah, everybody saying love. Hey, Miss Annette Mitchell has joined us as well. Um, I had a chance to see Reverend Thomas Hart today and the Queen. Um, and I don't want to be ordained. You have to know where your skills are and where your gifts lie. I have not been called to ministry. I have been charged to communicate. I could communicate pretty well. So I use that gift. If I could have been ordained, Bishop Jacqueline Gilbert Grant would have ordained me, but she knows I'm nowhere near ready for that. Nowhere near ready for that. The Lord is still working on me. Um, and yes, the Savannah Mall was purchased as well, and so we want to throw that out there. And then Alderman Leggett has given his phone number as well. And Barry, I agree with you. That's why we are working on that. Let me see. All right, everybody sending love to her. Uh, bring George Clinton to Savannah. Bruce, I ain't got nothing to do with that. But we got an arena now, so people can come. Lala, yeah, the Frankie Beverly show is on the 27th. I'm hoping to be there as well. Um, and parking is mostly done. Good to see Tashana Butler. That is the other twin of of um, her mom, and so saw her mom the other day. Um, Barry, that's funny as well. Jean Coleman is shaking her head. Everybody's sending out love to Miss Sadie Campbell, and we are sending out love. Thank you, Margie. I appreciate that. Um, let's see. Everybody sending out love to Miss Sadie. Miss Sadie has taken over. 98 years old. I mean, you have got to be the matriarch of my Facebook Live tonight. So we're dedicating this whole program to you, sweetheart. Happy, happy, happy birthday. Happy birthday as well. Sandra, I know that um, there are some exemptions. I am not sure what all of them are. I know that there's an exemption for seniors, I'm not sure exactly what it is. JD, good to see you as well. Again, everybody's sitting out. Tam, we don't need. I don't know who purchased Savannah Mall. They have not released that information yet. It was not the city of Savannah. I can guarantee you that much. Bishop Grant says she needs me to be the mayor right now. So you heard it, Pastor Hart. I can't be a preacher. She wants me to be mayor right now. So that's my ordination. Tasha, good to see you as well. Cat Williams has been here, so we're hoping to have him back as well. Gloria, good to see you. Thank you for joining us as well. Everybody's still sending out love to Mother Queen Campbell. And again, thank you, Alderman Leggett. We want to be the city that cares about people. Oh, Todd the Town is going. Yes, it is. As a matter of fact, they finished one portion. For us, it's funding, which is why we wanted the hotel motel tax to be passed, because that would help us in a major way to help to complete the Todd the Town. So we're going to try again with our legislative delegation, and we hope that we don't get games played with us this year. This is an opportunity that we need to take advantage of. So I'm hoping that we can go ahead and do it. So, but thank you all so much. Again, I'm seeing all the love coming out for Mother Sadie Campbell. It is her birthday, and she did it 98 times. So, if the Lord say that 70 is what we're promised, that's 70 years, 70. But if reason of strength, we get 10 more. That's 80 years old. But you live and you are 98 years old. Then that's Superwoman. So Sadie Campbell, 98 years old. Congratulations. We are so happy. We are so excited for you. That means that you are Wonder Woman. And so we are celebrating our Wonder Woman today, Miss Sadie Campbell as well. Thank you so much. And then, of course, JD is on. That's right. And Mardell, Linda said it right. 98 and on Facebook. I mean, you're doing all right. You are doing all right. So we're sending out love. And so, Miss Sadie, I want you to keep it 100. Keep it 100. And we're going to look forward to you getting there. But today we are celebrating 98th birthday for her. So, ladies and gentlemen, it has been a wonderful time. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to come on, give me the opportunity to vent. Thank you for the opportunity of just sharing my perspective of what's going on. I appreciate you more than you know. I appreciate you all letting me in your homes. I appreciate you giving me your time, your attention, your energy, letting me melt down on you. Good to see Pastor Kenny Roche on as well. See, that's why I'm not a preacher. Bishop Jacqueline just said we are promised 120 years. So go ahead and keep it 120. All right? God bless you all. Thank you so much. Keep being Savannah strong. And I appreciate you. We'll see you next week. Have a good one. Thank you.